Hi, welcome to the Wild Gut Project. My name is Carrie. This is all about being vegan on the low FODMAP diet for irritable bowel syndrome. And today I've got a recipe for you that they said couldn't be done. Basically Laura in the Facebook group, which I'll link below if you want to join it, was asking about curry recipes that were also vegan and low FODMAP. And so I've been experimenting and I've created one that I'm actually quite happy with. Like it tastes good. I mean, obviously it's not the same as proper loads of onions kind of curry, but it is delicious. It works. So it's inspired by a kind of Kerala Palak paneer, except we've used some tofu, and we can't use that much spinach when it's low FODMAP. The low FODMAP portion is quite small, especially when you cook it down. So I've used some rainbow chard instead, it looks beautiful, and I haven't really tried it before. So yeah, I'm very happy with this experiment, and I hope you enjoy this recipe if you give it a go. So first you're going to need to prepare your tofu, and I'm just going to cut up what I want as one serving, but you obviously could make more for however many portions you're making, and dicing it into cubes and popping it into a bowl. I'm going to add a dash of soy sauce and a sprinkling of turmeric powder. I'm just going to mix that all and leave it aside for the moment while I prep the vegetables. So just chopping up some ginger, spring onion greens and tomatoes. And then in a dry pan I'm going to toast some garam masala, some asafoetida, which is a sort of garlic alternative, and then some cumin seeds. I'm just going to toast them until you start to smell the spice fragrance, not for very long. And I'm going to pop in some groundnut oil, and you could use another oil if you wish, and just fry those for another moment before adding in the spring onion greens and the ginger. Then I'm just going to fry those until they're a bit crispy, and then transfer them over into a food processor. Then using that spicy pan again, saving washing up, I'm going to fry the tofu and set it aside. Then with the spices, I'm going to add the tomatoes into the processor, blend it into a sort of puree, and then I'm going to add in the 2 portions of baby spinach. You can use more of the English spinach type, but I just couldn't find anywhere. I think maybe it's the time of year, so I'm adding in this rainbow chard, which is just beautiful, and blending that all until it's a nice vibrant green sauce. And then I'm going to transfer it into that frying pan again and start cooking it down. And you'll know it's done because it stops kind of tasting like a garden, like grass, if you know what I mean. And then I'm going to add a bit more asafoetida because the Sainsbury's stuff is kind of diluted with other things, and some ground cumin. I'm adding a bit more water just because it got a bit dry, and then I'm going to add in some toasted sesame seed oil, and then it's got to be done, some garlic infused olive oil, and then adding in that tofu again. This is just 1 portion worth. In fact, you could probably have more and it'd still be low FODMAP. And then I've got some coconut cream, checking those no high FODMAP ingredients, and I'm going to put in about 2 or 3 tablespoons and stir it through just to add some richness to it. And if you like it spicy, you can add in a bit of cayenne pepper too. And there we go, that is our finished kind of spinach curry. And I had it with some rice, but you could also make a gluten-free chapati or maybe some potatoes. In fact, you could do it with potatoes instead of tofu. So I've written up this recipe and I've linked it below so you can give it a go if you like. I'd love to know if you do give it a go actually. And one thing, just because a few people have asked me recently, your Wild Gut Project, the membership site I've made that guides you through the elimination phase, the reintroduction, with like new bundles every month, is still available to anyone can join anytime. So if you're interested, I'll link that as well below. And the one for July is going to be about being organised and batch cooking, and yeah, but it's self-paced, so if you want some extra guidance and it's all new to you and overwhelming, I've put lots of information and recipes and things into it, so there's that. But yeah, anyway, every Sunday I still make videos about being low FODMAP and vegan, so if you'd like to see more, please subscribe and I'll see you then. Bye!